You should start a company from the top down. Let me explain. So, a lot of you guys, when you start a business, whether it's a clothing line, whether it's a service business, you want to just compete with everyone else. And what I say is don't. You don't want to compete with everyone else, because if you compete with everyone else in that same market space, you'll end up doing what they're doing. And if you want to stand out, which of course you definitely do, focus on providing the highest quality item and make sure that it's not cheap. You don't want to make it affordable and accessible for everyone. You want you want the people that buy it to have a good customer experience. So make sure that you over deliver on the customers that you do provide. So if you're doing shirts, make sure that you go with the best shirt out there, and what's nice about it is the people that actually buy this shirt, they're gonna be like, man, this shirt it feels nice, it looks nice, it's tailored properly. Like, you'll stand out from that point on. But if you just go with the run-of-the-mill shirt and just slap a label on there, I mean, you'll just blend right in, Same thing with the service business. If you go out there and you just run-of-the-mill stuff and you mow or plumbing or electrical, whatever it is that you do, if you just go ahead and compete with the rest of the marketplace, you won't really stand out. And if you want to charge a premium price, you definitely want to stand out, and what's nice about it is, over time, this isn't something that it's not going to take off right away. Don't expect that. And I think that's the downside too. People think that once they start something, it's just going to take off immediately. And yes, there is times where that happens, but for the most part, the market has to want to try new stuff, because they're not going to try it if they don't have a need for it. So anyway, that's a whole different video. But you want to stand out, and what's nice about it is, after you have maybe 10, 11 customers, they'll actually refer you based on your product, your work. They'll be like, hey, this guy, he's not the cheapest, and they'll say that right away. Like, he's not the cheapest, but he will provide the best quality, the best service possible. And that's what you want. Ultimately, that's literally what you want. You want to stand out. And what's nice about it is, once you get that call, that inquiry, they know that you're not the cheapest. So you don't have to even negotiate that part of it. So they're willing to pay a premium price for your services. And that's how you stand out. And another thing too is, you want to have that brand recognition of good quality products and services. You don't want to be known as the moment you're replaceable, meaning that that consumer, that customer could call anywhere or get your product or your services from anywhere else, then you literally don't stand out at all. And then the market share in return that you'll have will be lower. So just look at your market, really study it, especially if you're like in the service department, call around people around your area and just say, hey, see how they treat you, and not only treat them that way, but especially if you like the way they treat you, but find a way that you could stand out. So for us, the moment we get an inquiry, we reassure them that they made the right choice, because a lot of people, they don't know that they made the right choice. So you want to enforce the fact that they did make the right choice by calling you, and you will solve their problems and their pain, because some people call us and they're kind of not sure because they just read reviews or their friend told them about us. But once we go ahead, as soon as we hang up, or as soon as they send over that text message or that email, we go ahead and hey, thank you very much. We really appreciate you inquiring us for your services. We want to make sure that this whole process is painless as possible. You know, just a message, a simple message like that will definitely get them feeling like, oh, okay, yeah, I made that right call. Because up until you get that, you provide that service, they're in the unknown. So you want to reassure them, and then their shoulders kind of drop down and they kind of relax, and then, you know, you're able to do your thing. So just a quick little video on how to not blend in with the marketplace. You know, you kind of want to stand out. And I mean, a great example of that is like Elon Musk. You know, everyone was saying, why did he build this super expensive car in the beginning, and then but he made it so everyone wanted it, you know, but no one could afford it. So his brand was, okay, it's expensive, and it had like a luxury item, you know. And so when he actually rolled out a couple more, he made it more affordable for the average consumer, and then people just flooded him, you know. He just took over a huge part of the market share because of that. And just, that's really what got me thinking of like how to really stand out, you know, because here comes this guy who has no background experience in like making cars and stuff, and now he has a huge market space, you know, and it's all because he started from the top. And so start from the top, and I guarantee you won't regret it.